Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. Load on my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin.
Yo, it's crypto blood, Detroit flow, streaming from the D, knowing what to show. Indicators are wrong point, OG since 12, investing in trade, living life like a pro. I'm Rucker, Jerry, and just bloods do. Bad motherfucker in a good way, boo. Got my eyes on the charts, ain't no time to sleep. Get that money, gotta keep it creep. That's why crypto blood, just the toast is on the line. Stacking my coin, got the market on my mind. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum too. Cash is king, but I'm looking for a new move. I know the culture of the markets like the streets. Got my finger on the pulse, can't nobody beat. I see the trends, I see the flow. Got my strategies in place, you know.
Yo, it's NYBZ on the mic, coming through the mist, talking crypto and privacy things you can't dismiss.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it live. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another Trump taco situation. We got another taco manipulation. You would think this stuff gets old, man. You would think these markets would be hip to the nonsense that we see from Trump. But nope. Not at all, guys. Hit that like button as you guys come on in. Appreciate every one of you. We got Crypto Yo, we got Big GZ, we got Hyben, we got Heavy Production in the building. We got D Fuentes in the house. Wisdom Bars. Mike P. Wisdom Bar says here, Trump pump on the fake peace talks. Market manipulation on 50x leverage out here. 100x. Bro, this stuff is so obvious and so blatant nowadays. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. And it's crazy. AI Griff in the building. It's crazy because we'll take a look at the charts here in a second. Hit that like button. It's crazy because when he came out, Trump came out 7:11-ish, 7:30 or something like that. Hit us with the, oh yeah, we've been talking for 2 weeks, 2 days. And it's so crazy because the Iranian, and I'm going to bring this up right now. This is so crazy. They pointed this out. I didn't even think about this. Look at this. Look at what he says. Let me see if I can move myself over. See if I can move myself on over. All right. So look at what the Iranian military says. They say, "Are you negotiating with us from 2 days ago, but your deadline threat tweet was 24 hours ago? Thank you for the attention to this matter." Yo. So what they're saying, and it's so true. So remember when he said on Friday that they had 48 hours, right? 48 hours to get a deal done. But then he says this morning he's been talking to them for 2 days. Good talks for the last 2 days. Which one is it? Which one is it? It can't be, you can't say on Friday they got 48 hours or he's going to go ahead and just obliterate them again for the 8th time. He can't say that on Friday, but then come in on this morning and say that he's been having good talks with them for the last 2 days. It just doesn't make any sense, guys. Enzo in the house. What's going on, bro? Yeah, Iran already said that they aren't talking to him. Not even secondary level of talks. Like, you know, between two parties. Nope. No talks at all. Frontal lobe Trump was talking. Yep. Man, I'm not even playing, bro. He has literally some mental issues that we need to really go ahead and invoke the 25th Amendment. Zero F says, yeah, you can if they pick up the phone shortly after. No. They have no, listen, if you're not watching mainstream Zero Fs, they have no desire to talk to Trump unless Trump and team come to him or come to them with reparations and lifting all sanctions. And I just can't see politically. It's going to be interesting how Trump tries to get himself out of this. It's going to be very interesting because politically, I just can't see him budging on those two at all. I think those are hard stops. Politically, I don't see that happening. And not even politically, from a Zionist standpoint, Zionist controlled standpoint, the Zionists won't allow him to do that. No, he can't do that. Lift all sanctions? Give them reparations? No, Israel thinks they're the devil himself. So, you know, they respond right when he puts out tweets, bro. Like, on Friday, they said immediately, no, we're not stopping anything. You attack us, our infrastructure, we're going to go ahead and attack all of the GCC's infrastructure, energy, you know, infrastructure, and desalination plants. We getting trolled, anything for Click says. All right, let's get our trade music going and let's get into this, man. Let's zone in and see if we can make some money today. We did have a trade on ETH. We'll take a look at that. Took 50% of the profits on that, and another 25% as well. So we'll take a look at all of that. I'm gonna pull the trades up. We're first gonna take a look at Bloodalytics.com. Bloodalytics.com. Make sure you guys get over there ASAP before prices go up, baby. I don't think they're going to go up, but hey, if the moment the FOMC come out with a rate cut, it is going up. This is a turning point when America stays in power or we lose it. And China and Russia are standing in line to take it. China's in line. They're going to take it. They're ready. We've already showed our hands, AI Griff. We're weak. We're under. We are under supplied militarily, both from like actual humans and munitions. We don't have anything left. We're moving THAADs from South Korea, which we worked for years to get up into South Korea to protect them. So now they're like, wait a minute, you just at the blink of an eye just take our protection away from us to protect ourselves from North Korea? Oh yeah, you're not really here to protect us at all. Scalpalytics Pro V2 is live, baby. We got the Zcash pack that's for free. Once you sign up, you'll get that immediately. Or you can download it and you just click that link there. It'll be a text file. We have all the parameters there. You can plug in there on your chart. And silver futures. We got I think we got NASDAQ futures coming this week. Blood, you saw the precious gems are booming now? No. Didn't even see that, bro. Had no clue about precious gems. I thought that was a bad investment. With the moistenites and the lab-grown diamonds, I didn't think that would be a good look, to be honest with you. Let's take a look at the Scalpalytics Pro first, and then we'll double back on our macro chart, which is just complete pure manipulation. Look at that, man. Look at that. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I'm gonna be honest with you. We'll go over the setups, macro setups for crypto in a minute. Of course, Trump came out before the markets even open. He came out at 7 a.m. to pump us. So this gives his insiders the ability to go ahead and take advantage of the move before the rest of the market. We had a successful trade this morning on Ethereum, ladies and gentlemen, right there. So change it long to 50% of our profits here, another 25 here, another 25 here. In the money on that. Looking good. Still another 600 something change in running P&L on that trade. All right, so that is looking good. No print on Bitcoin though. But I think we're setting up for Scalpalytics. We're setting up for a nice short. I think hopefully we get a good short out of this pump. That's going to basically, again, I tell you guys every time the manipulation prints, every time the PPT come through, they can print it up, but they got to initiate and try to get everyone else to join in. So we got the pump, we got the dump, and then at 8 o'clock, I think Trump spoke again on the tarmac and made up some more lies. And so the market's pumped even again and higher. It's insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. Again, hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen, as we get started today. Bloodalytics. Scalpalytics Pro is what we use every day. Voice Crypto says if they hit those power plants, it's over. I'm calling 45K Bitcoin. Iran will destroy the water right after it's almost over. So I'm hearing, and I don't have this pulled up, but I'm hearing that right after Trump said, not this morning, but I think there were some more comments, which actually right here is what pushed us up again. I think some more comments came out from Trump and administration, and they said something about like more, you know, they're talking or some more detail on that. And if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to go do the research after the live stream. But if I'm not mistaken, Israel came out and struck more locations in Iran. I'll have to go check it out. Moving silence in the building. What's going on, brother? So it was a double taco day in the crypto markets, on the markets in general. And so this is, I've told you guys so many times. I said, listen, I have my contacts, my people I talk to and do business with in this market, OTC cats and big money shakers and movers. It's don't trust this move, man. Not yet. I'm not saying that they can't come to the table at some point, and if they do, you will see a rally. But I don't think we're there yet. I think Israel has to keep Trump in this war, man. They have to keep him in this war. If you fib retrace from our all-time high to the low so far, it lines up with the bottom on Bitcoin. Which bottom, AI Griff? Heavy Productions in the building. I found a new Bitcoin stat. Since 2011, Bitcoin has not been down more than 6 months in a row on a year-to-date chart. This can go along with your theory of Bitcoin never being down more than 1 year. Correct. Okay, that's a good one, Heidi. Thank you for that. Did not know anything about that stat. That's an interesting one right there, guys. See that on the chart? I'll put that on the screen again so you can see. Bitcoin has not been down 6 months in a row in a year-to-date chart. Interesting. We got Woo 87.7 in the house, my guy. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Thank you for joining. And so we have a successful trade for today on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. I'm sorry, Bitcoin no trade triggered for Scalpalytics Pro. So we've eked out most of our gains in this trade. We got the pump, Taco 2 pump, same day. But so far we have failed to take out this high. So this is the area you need to watch right here, guys. You got to watch that area. We can't, again, I tell you, the manipulation triggers you and tries to get more traders into the move, but it can't keep doing it. Like it'll, and they use options really most of the time. They don't even go in the spot. They use options to really move the markets because it takes less money. You use options, spark some option calls, and move the market and see if everyone else follows. Lines up to be, we found the bear market bottom. I'm saying we bottomed. Oh, you're saying we bottomed? Say it ain't so, AI Griff. I used the same thing to find the top last cycle. Interesting. I don't think we bottomed, bro. From a technical standpoint, yeah, Fib may say that, but what I'll have to say this, AI, I don't think we bottomed because there's too much risk in the market for another downside, for another a leg down, in my opinion. Too much risk. I don't see Trump really wiggling his way out of this one because he had a golden parachute, y'all. Literally, Iran was going to talk about literally like getting rid of their enriched uranium program altogether. They were willing to do it. They were willing to do it. This would have been, Trump would have been the GOAT. He would have been the GOAT. And then Israel came through and shut down the bill. Crypto Yo said he's rolling with AI Griff. Drop a 1 if you think we've bottomed. We won't see another low in Bitcoin. Let me know right now. Drop a 1 in the chat room, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a 2 if you think we're going to go lower. I'm going to go ahead and participate. I'm going to say we're going lower. Where's Army Piper's 90K at? I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch Piper this morning. Did he say anything about an update in his targets? We also got Zcash, guys. Listen, Zcash killed, man. And this is a free signal. You get this chart, you get this signal for free when you sign up for Bloodalytics. A lot of people are saying twos, Voice Crypto 2, Heavy Production 2, AI 1, Silver says 2, Mike says 2, Big G says 2. I don't know. Crypto Yo and AI Griff. You guys are, of course, anything for clicks, coming through with the mathematics. Are you a 1%er or a 5%er? Anything for clicks? You must be. Peace, God. Peace, God. Enzo says 1. Okay. We got we still overwhelmingly to the 2s. We're going down lower, baby. We're going down right now. Well, this is Zcash, but let's get over here back to the Scalpalytics Pro on Ethereum, and see what's going on here. Hyben says from a technical standpoint, the 5-year chart has a giant head and shoulders, and on the 1-year chart, there's a huge bear flag. We will hit 50K at some point. We going lower. All right, Hyben speaks. I usually listen to AI Griff, though. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted here. I'm conflicted, guys. I don't know. We're rolling over on our long trade, but we've eked out some profits already on that. So either way, we're winning. Bitcoin, no trade on the Bitcoin. We're starting to roll over. Now on Bitcoin, we did actually take out the high. I was looking at Ethereum, and we did not take out the high. But you guys know I usually use the altcoins in general. I use altcoins as a barometer. And we have not crossed back up. We're very close to crossing back up above the bloodline, but we have not done that. And we are still inside of the channel. Let me extend that outward so you can see. We're still inside that channel. We broke back down at the cross of the bloodline up here on March 18th. We crossed below the bloodline and entered back into the channel. Taco saved us because we were heading to the bottom of this channel without a shadow of a doubt. If I come over to the other chart, you'll see. Last night I was looking, I'm like, yep, here we go. We're about to test the bottom, the top side of this downward trend line again. And lo and behold, this morning Taco comes through with the manipulation cover. The manipulation cover. I say cover because when he says these things, it's a cover for them, the PPT team, the plunge protection team, to go in and do what they need to do to run the market back up. Because no sane person, no sane trader with big money, even if they did believe him right after Iran came out and said it's a total lie, they have not talked to us. First source or secondary, primary source or secondary source. No one, no lines of communication. We don't want to talk unless you are going to give us reparations and you're going to lift sanctions. That's it. Run up next month, bottom in October. Yeah, I'm still stables. I'm 78% stable. All I got is my trading bag. What's going on with the metals? Getting absolutely slaughtered again. If it's been getting hammered as the war escalated. Let's go ahead and look over it to the metals real quick, because I want to just show you guys something. So gold getting hammered on the escalation of war, and then it gets hammered on talks that the war is about to end. So that lets you know. Moha 20i, what's going on, brother? Yeah, reparations, not for them black folks though. Not for them black folks. So this just lets you know, guy. Complete pandemonium. Complete confusion. Complete manipulation. Silver is up 1% today. This is odd. It's been hammered so badly, and we'll go over to the silver chart. It's been hammered so badly that it probably hit a technical. It probably hit a technical point and bounced. We gonna have to break 76 and Piper will get his 90K. I think they're blocking. I think they're blocking my they want me to turn my ad blocker off, I believe. Let's see. Nah, still not loading. Still not loading. Not sure what's going on with the site I use to check on the silver prices. Not sure what's going on there, but to Enzo's point, really we don't even have to crack 76. All we have to do is crack 73. We get above 73,000. There's a higher probability of us moving to that target of 76, but way before 76 you'll technically know if we're in the right direction if we get above 73, Enzo. So we get above this trend line, this green trend line, then we're in play and we're in motion for some upward mobility on the price of Bitcoin. But I'm not convinced because it's all off. It's all off fake news. It's all off manipulation. So the pop is just going to literally be reversed. Give it end of the day, and it's going to slam back down, and we're going to head lower. It's going to look something like this. Bart Simpson, another Bart. You know, that looked like a ghost, but you get the picture. Another Bart Simpson. That's what's about to happen. I think we go lower, guys. We ain't done. We have not had max pain in the crypto markets, and you know, stocks barely have dropped. They're near all-time highs still, if you zoom out. So there's no pain. There has been no pain because every week we've had Trump and his team, through Trump, manipulate the markets and hold it up. They're trying to buy time. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to buy time. Zcash long looking good. We went double long right here. 50% of our profit, another 25%. Again, this is a free signal and it does numbers. This is a free signal you get with Bloodalytics, Scalpalytics Pro. Free chart. Check it out. Here's the link to that chart. Once you sign up, you'll be able to see these wonderful trades from Zcash. Shout out to my guy, Jason Lenz, man, for putting us on those Zcash moves. Mapping Scalpalytics Pro to Zcash. This is clutch. It's a good look. Good look. Silver. You know, we've been short silver with Scalpalytics since the 18th. And been riding this down all the way. So we actually bottom out on Monday at 3 a.m. this morning. We hit a low of $60 silver. Good God Almighty, man. Interesting. Don't forget, this ends on the 31st, so take advantage of it now. 100 winners, $100 each. All you got to do is sign up, create yourself an account on WeX, deposit $100, and start trading. You get $20 off the rip, but you are automatically entered. You'll see the details. You have to, you know, go to the site. I'll put the QR code on the screen. You have to go to the site for details. But yeah, you'll win. I got 100 people that'll win $100. All you gotta do is go sign up right now. Link in the description below or scan that QR code. But I think we are going to be disappointed because this is just pure manipulation, guys. It's pure manipulation. And again, it's not, I don't think it's anyone actually with real money believing what Trump is saying. It's literally a cover. He comes out, says what he says. It's a cover for the PPT to come through and print the markets. Bitcoin down 22% for the year. Down 22% for the year. Just to give you a zoomed out kind of macro perspective. Again, I think it was Hyben that said this about not having a consecutive 6-month losing streak within a year to date on Bitcoin since 2011. Well, since 2011, we have not seen 2 consecutive years of losses. This is why I think we will ultimately end up above $88,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. But that does not mean we don't see downside first. I'm talking about going deep into the 50s, maybe even touching the 40s or so. So that's my overall thesis. If you're new to the channel and just checking me, that's what our macro look is for the year. Fear and greed probably popped on the news. It sure did. It's up to 34 today. Yesterday it was at 25. And investing live. Big turn in markets as Trump delivers another taco moment, guys. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Massive turn in broader market sentiment as U.S. President Trump touts the end of hostilities in the Middle East. I'm not gonna. I mean, we don't have to go over the whole. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. Pure manipulation. Crude oil's catch-22 pricing for Trump taco trade makes it less likely. So here's the thing about this is what I want to tell you guys about crude oil, right? And this is like no other commodity in the game. So when I say like I think that we're gonna see $175, $100 and $200 crude oil, it won't stay there. So unlike any other commodity, when oil spikes up or gets high, right? Price gets elevated out of equilibrium. It's demand destruction that happens. No other. So if, for example, if gold spiked, there will be no demand destruction, meaning gold spiking wouldn't cause an economic slowdown, right? So with oil, if oil spikes to 200, it won't stay there for long because it would initiate basically a recession and maybe even depression, but definitely a recession, which would cause everyone to stop driving, stop spending, and then price of crude would come down drastically, just like it did in 08. So I think crude will come down, but it's going to go up first because it needs to hit that demand destruction level of probably 200, 170, something like that, where people will start feeling it at the pump and they'll just say, I'm not flying, I'm not driving, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, so we're not there yet. I think we got a little bit more pain. Just got to play the game. This guy is just playing with the world through social media. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right, Enzo. Absolutely right. Trump taco Trump market manipulation, they say on Reddit. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. And don't forget, we got the situation in Cuba. I don't know if you guys are aware. Trump has been pretty much squeezing Cuba for the last 3 months, not giving them any oil or you know, crude and energy and whatever. And so now they're at a state of crisis. The whole island's like out of electricity, no water. It's just like, why are we doing this shit, man? I just don't understand, right? So we have 2 Russian oil tankers going out there to rescue them, to send them some oil so they can get the electricity back up and going. So it's going to be interesting to see, will Trump attack those oil tankers from Russia? I can't put anything past him. He's fully unhinged. So I don't know. We'll have to watch the Cuba situation. It's like Trump is really trying to keep the attention away from the Epstein files. Ain't he, boy? I tell you the truth. Risk Take says it's Monday morning, 9:25 a.m. Trump unleashes the ultimate taco right before market open. ES and NQ rise 200 basis points within minutes. Another person talking about the move, but he says he doesn't think this time will work. Futures are skyrocketing pre-markets, he says, as Trump just tacoed for the second time since Friday after hours. So that's now down, up, and the U.S. market hasn't even opened yet. He was saying earlier this is all deja vu of the trade war last year, when Trump would lose his mind over the weekend and then shit post and then lose his sack every Monday and back down. Except last year he was up against China. China never backed down, so the ultimate taco was a 90-day trade war halt. This is only a 5-day halt, so this will be a short covering rally of unknown duration in an oversold market. The key takeaway: we have already reached the point of no return. It's too late, Donnie. You can't pretend to be the hero this time, he says. I tend to agree with him on that one, guys. Joe Kent, the guy who resigned, round of applause to him for having the balls to do that. He's actually going to be on the Sean Ryan show tonight, this evening. So make sure you check out Sean Ryan. He's going to be interviewing him again. So step 1 in de-escalation must be restraining the Israelis. Exactly. Otherwise, all efforts to negotiate will follow the same pattern. POTUS publicly announced a de-escalation. Israel takes major strike to destroy the negotiations and in turn weaken our ability to negotiate. The war accelerates. Yeah, he's telling the truth, man. And this is where I saw, this is what I saw. So the Israeli Air Force has begun a new wave of airstrikes targeting infrastructure sites across Iranian capital of Tehran. So this is exactly what we're talking about. Israeli troops, or Israel is doing the exact same thing again. Operation Epic Failure in play, baby. The translation from English to Hebrew, it translates over to Epic Failure, not Operation Epic Fury. It's Epic Failure. This is hilarious. Let's take a look at this little animation that Iran did. taco, y'all. They must have used macro media Flash. Remember Flash? Anybody with any web developers, tech people out there? I used to develop animations in Flash. They use some real crude technology there. I tell you that much. Just don't want to miss the point of that conversion. Oil doesn't need to hit 200, 178, 180 is enough to tear down the U.S. economy. That's true. Defend yourself, stand up for your rights. Yeah, you're right. I would say that 170 area is because 145 was the peak back in the Great Recession flare up. That's when it moved down from there. So yeah, we go to 170. I agree. Isn't that crazy, bro? Twitter, man, X. Iranian military media. Again, this is so crazy because they make a great point. How are you on Friday telling us we got 48 hours, but then on Monday, early Monday morning, you say you've been talking to them for 48 hours? I don't know, man. This doesn't make any sense. So the Kabesi report or letter says this is absolutely insane. Talking about the taco move and the manipulation in the markets. At the point when this came out, we hadn't moved back up. I think S&P futures are probably much higher, or the actual trading higher now. If we go over here to CNBC, we'll see, yeah, we're way higher. Well, almost 2% across the board. And again, they just ignore, and this is how they manipulate it, because it's all coordinated. Media, president, it's all coordinated. They say Dow jumps 900 points after Trump says U.S. and Iran have held productive talks. They don't mention at all that Iran came out and said, we are not talking to you. So, see, this is the narrative they keep going to paint the charts for the day. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to fade. If a U.S. aircraft ever goes down, this reality stops and it's the end. Can't afford that to happen. We got hit. They don't want to say it, but we did get hit. Our aircraft carrier did get hit. But I agree. It takes we do like one ship a day, one ship a month. I'm sorry, not even a month. One ship a year in the U.S. at that Philly plant, Philly shipyard. We do one ship a year versus South Korea does. What do they say? I think they said 12 ships a month. Something crazy, bro. Always. News on it always. Absolutely. 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 Let's check our trades, man. Scalpalytics Pro. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. We're getting the move down. Let's get over to Scalpalytics Pro and see if we initiate a short. No short yet. We did initiate a short over on Ethereum. So we closed out of our long trade. Took round trip, but we made some money though. Came home with that chicken, baby. Came home with that chicken. So let's see what happens now. We're starting to initiate that short. Let's see what happens. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and add this short on real quick. short open on that ETH trade. So we'll see how that pans out, man. Let's see here, who else? Hit that like button, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you tuning in today, live streaming. I would love to start a short on Bitcoin, but we have not initiated a short yet on Bitcoin. Again, don't forget, lucky draw, 100 winners, $100 each. Make sure you sign up, link in the description below, to participate in this campaign over at WeX, the best, baby. I read the tweet about the bond market being the real reason Trump is lying now. Possibly. Yeah, bond market is not looking good either. You're right about that. Didn't even think about that. That's a bigger market. That's a bigger market and more important market. Scalpalytics Pro, check it out. We got agentic optimization, a new service available as well. Take your own strategy and we will find all, if you got strategy with a lot of parameters, this is a great tool for you, a great service to sign up for, because we will optimize your strategy on TradingView and give you and show you all the profitable parameters for that particular strategy. So check that out as well, bloodalytics.com. All right, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll update you on that short with Ethereum, and I'm out of here, people.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.